In today's video, we're going to be connecting Beehiiv to WordPress using Fuse WP. The first thing we'll need to do is set up our Beehiiv integration. So let's go to Fuse WP settings. We'll hover and click on settings. And on the next page, we'll see a number of different integrations that we can choose from, but we are going to find Beehiiv and click on configure. Next, you'll need to get your keys from Beehiiv. I'm going to click on this link to go straight to my account. And once I'm there, what I'm going to do is click on create new API key. Let's name the key Fuse WP to keep it simple and click on create new key. Now that's going to give us an API key that we'll need to copy and go back to our settings and paste it in the field provided. Next, under API v2, we'll copy our publication ID and go back and paste it here. Let's save our changes. And that's the connection for the integration complete. And the green check means it's connected. To begin our test, we'll go to user sync. We'll add a new sync rule, and our source is going to be user rules. Next, we're going to go ahead and add a destination, and our user rule will be subscriber. And of course, we'll use Beehiiv as the integration. Next, we'll select a tier, which is the free tier in our case. We'll skip tags and keep enable for welcome email. Under custom fields, we're mapping the first name as text to a Beehiiv field, which is currently empty. If you want to pass a first and last name in Beehiiv, you'll need to create a custom field. For example, I can come here and name the field. So let's enter first name. Then we'll need to go ahead and choose the data type, which would be text for this field. You also have presets at your disposal. Let's save this, and we can use a preset to create a last name field quickly. So we don't really need this for our example, but this is how you can go ahead and do it if you need to. I'll save our sync rule, and once it's saved, the page should be refreshed automatically. Then we'll click on the destination, and that should open up our settings again. Now we can map our Beehiiv field to the form field. So once again, if you need it, this is how you do it. I'm going to click on save again. And once our changes are saved, this time we can go ahead and test everything out. So I'll open a registration page and I'm going to enter a username, email, and password. We can now click on add user to see if this user syncs with our Beehiiv list. So we'll wait for our success message. All right. Now I'll just close this and I'm going to go to Beehiiv, and on the left, we'll go to subscribers. And we should see the email address for our user, which is the first one on the list. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and explore a different example. In this one, we'll sync newsletter subscribers with Beehiiv. So we're going to add a new sync rule. Our source will be WP forms, and our source item will be the newsletter signup form. We can add a new destination, and we'll use this list to select a new event after form submission. And once again, the integration is going to be Beehiiv, and we'll use our free tier from Beehiiv. Now we'll jump right into custom fields, and this time we'll need to map everything. So let's first start off with our email address. We'll select email from this list. Its data type is text. We'll keep that, and we'll move on to first name and do last name as well. All right, so once we're done with that, we can go ahead and save our settings. We can now go ahead and test out this configuration. So I'm going to open my newsletter form, and I'll quickly fill it out with some random lead information and click on submit once I'm done. And once again, as soon as we see our success message, we can head over to Beehiiv to see if our lead was captured. And based on what I'm seeing here, that was successful. All right, so I hope this video helps. Thanks for watching and see you next time.